We're going to talk about XRP today, wherever you are in this amazing world. 2025 is the year that we XRP investors finally start making real money, and I had to start with this from Black Swan capitalists since the cost of living has surpassed income growth since 1970, so invest in appreciating assets to stay ahead. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel as usual. This is Rich doing another video on XRP today. There are people who don't invest in anything at all, and inflation keeps going up at the same time, but if you're a cryptocurrency investor, can you ever imagine yourself not investing in anything? 2025 will be fantastic for cryptocurrency investors, but that crash that everyone has been predicting for years might actually occur. I'll go into more detail about that in another video, and I'll show you the facts that we currently have, but imagine not investing in anything while fighting inflation at the same time. Imagine going through the cycle that was designed for people who worked a 9-to-5 job for 40 years, retired, and then had to fight off inflation while possibly having to return to work because inflation keeps rising. That's why you got into cryptocurrency, to break free from that cycle, quit your 9-to-5 job, and achieve financial freedom so you have all the time to do the things you've always wanted to do. That's what cryptocurrency does for people. It opens up a whole new world. People don't want to hear it yet, so they wait until it's all over in the mainstream media. Everyone will want to get into cryptocurrency, starting in Europe. The achievement unlocked. Mooney is approved by the mayor, and we know that Mooney also lists RLUSD. Mooney was approved under the mayor law, allowing them to develop innovative cryptocurrency payments within the European Union. There is also RLUSD accessible. Since every other country will have M-like regulations, it's good to see Mooney pass those rules. On Mo, they partnered with Ripple to help bring the stablecoin to their global community. You know, any company that passes MA will be with us into the future. Any company that doesn't pass MA is finished in the EU, and probably won't pass in the US or any other country either. Ripple is a massive company with one of the most powerful brands in cryptocurrency, supported by the army that backs it. Listen to this, Mary. From the perspective of the Interchain Foundation, Ripple is huge, as we all know. What do you think about that? What will the Foundation and Interchain ecosystem gain from this significant step? One of the most exciting things about Ripple, both as an organization and as the Ripple community, is joining the Interchain. I think Ripple is one of the most powerful brands in cryptocurrency, and its fan base is quite fervent, the XRP. The army and I find it really exciting that those people can now finally engage with the wider ecosystem of applications that are available. We're thrilled that you have all decided to make the Interchain your first foray into that, and I think it will be a lot of fun to watch the two communities interact. After all, Ripple has one of the most well-known cryptocurrency brands, and it grew into a huge international corporation while it was associated with the SEC. The world now recognizes Ripple for what it is, and soon, they will recognize XRP for what it is as well. This comes from Franklin Templeton, and overall, 2025 will mark a shift from speculation to utility as crypto's foundational technologies become increasingly integral to global financial and operational systems. The growth in 2022 was unstoppable, and throughout 2023 and 2024, Ripple just got stronger and stronger. To navigate this dynamic landscape in 2025, stakeholders should keep an eye on institutional developments, regulatory changes, and advancements in AI and crypto convergence. I anticipate that AI will continue to develop at an alarming rate and will merge with cryptocurrency at the same time. Franklin Templeton is aware of what lies ahead, which is why their CEO Jenny Johnson stated that Bitcoin is only a diversion from the real disruption we are holding when we're holding XRP, but even the institution's coming. I talk a lot about XRP, but you know that XLM is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, and I've been holding it for as long as I've been holding XRP. They're not going to fight each other instead, they're going to work side by side in the new financial system, and you see it right. That's going to be an amazing thing to watch in 2025 because we beat them here. As they're coming in and the prices are rising, we're going to watch the prices continue their gradual upward movement throughout 2025. Evidence of the B connection with Stellar Network for CBDC-CU dates back to 2021. As we can see, they were already investigating real-world asset tokenization before it became a popular cryptocurrency trend. Stellar was the only digital asset registry for everything related to digital assets, including tokenized money and assets, which they specifically tested against green bond in this trial. They then discuss how Stellar also became involved with CBDCs, which you can see right here. CBDCs from the top banks, including Bank of Ukraine and others. When you look at XRP and see what XRP is doing, you'll notice that they're moving in the same directions as Stellar. Franklin Templeton is tokenizing assets on Stellar, and I believe they're going to tokenize their Bitcoin ETFs on Stellar as well. Stellar is collaborating with CBDCs, tokenization, Ripple, banking, the UN Bank, and micro and person-to-person payments. However, they are not at odds with one another, rather, they will cooperate, and as the price of XRP rises, it will take. XLM appears to be for the BRICS, but there are other groups and international standards that support it as well. The UN supports Ripple and Stellar for the Global Payments Network, and I believe that XLM will be used for person-to-person payments as well. In fact, they may use XLM for massive liquidity pools. XLM and XRP are very similar in many ways, but the UN was working with more than just Ripple and Stellar. They also called attention to Hedera. To play a significant role, everyone believes that I am an XRP maxi, but in reality, I am a utility maxi. I don't really go much beyond ISO cryptocurrencies, but I do invest in a few small projects like XRP Health's new XRP Healthcare token, and possibly Source on Hedera SaucerSwap. I see all of these projects leading to opportunities for generational wealth, and the top UK newspaper highlights the details of the SEC vs. Ripple ruling. You can notice the sharp increase in the XRP following Trump's victory. Right here, and Judge Torres is also included on the page, but the UK will also see significant success with these coins. It makes sense to have these kinds of articles in their newspapers over there, because I know that many of the people who watch my videos are from the UK and they see the same potential that we do. I have always maintained that a lot of things will happen in the UK and the EU before they even occur here in the US. XRP will run on rails all over the world with global rails installed in every single. The visualization of the future of cryptocurrency is that every significant legitimate asset will be owned in bulk by institutions rather than by individual investors or consumers. This means that very little will remain for retail trading, which raises price values. As I mentioned earlier, when you sell, institutions will buy, and retail will eventually be priced out. If you're not purchasing XRP at these current prices, it will eventually rise and keep rising until eventually people will be purchasing a portion of an XRP because this cryptocurrency has the potential to reach those price points. Imagine XRP operating on all of the global rails that Ripple has established worldwide. If XRP is being used by banks for on-demand liquidity, it must be at least a 4-digit asset. If that's the case, then XRP is headed in that direction, and we've seen this develop over the years, as all of the partnerships have grown out and developed around Ripple technology using XRP. When I searched Telegram, I came across this post. I believe Jimmy Carter's funeral is on January 9th. You see this coming from the DCC reference guide in the case of an unscheduled closing, which could occur, for example, on a national day of mourning, like the death of a former president or during an event causing significant disruption. I remember something interesting about the death of a former president having something to do with the exchanges, and the death of Jimmy Carter being a reason to close exchanges for the switch to occur. Regional effects, as a natural disaster or other comparable situations, exchanges may go down during this period, as each clearing agency anticipates continuing to process data for clearance and settlement purposes only. This is scheduled for January 9th, and I recall them saying years ago that you could expect exchanges to go down, and then the switch will have happened when they come back online. I'm not sure if this will happen this time, but I wanted to share this post with everyone because we are on the verge of seeing this possibly happen for the first time since we've been holding our XRP. I never seen the exchanges go down in the past, unless there's a lot of traffic on the exchanges or a cryptocurrency is hitting a new all-time high, but I know they said they were already talking about closing down the stock exchange on that day. Let's wait and see where this goes from here, but I'm going to do another video for today where I talk about a possible crash in 2025 because that seems to not be going away. It looks like that is going to happen, and that could be the crash that everyone was expecting before the rise of the Phoenix XRP, but until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.